Tyson, the Subaru specialist from Subaru Prince George here, and today we're taking a look at the 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Limited, the fully loaded Crosstrek in the crystal white pearl. It's powered by a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder boxer engine producing 182 horsepower. Plenty of power in a vehicle of this size. You get great fuel economy, very, very peppy. We've got 8.7 inches of minimum ground clearance, which is more than your average half-ton pickup. And we have, of course, Subaru's full-time legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive. This is the smallest vehicle in our lineup as far as crossovers and SUVs go. We've got backup sensors integrated into the rear bumper, and they'll actually apply the brakes if you think you're gonna hit something in reverse between speeds of 1 and 15 kilometers an hour. Tons of room in the back here, far more than people expect. Tall, wide, and deep. Halogen cargo light will shut off when we close the hatch. We've got a nice privacy cover that hides everything from the top of the seats down. And this can be removed. It is just a telescopic piece. So if you need to fold these seats flat to carry larger objects, it's not in the way. But you can dramatically increase the amount of storage you have in the back of the Crosstrek. On either side, we do have grocery bag hooks. And at the bottom corners, we have cup/bottle holders for tailgating. We have an easy close hatch with integrated handle. Roof rails up top, so if you're gonna get something for the roof, you can get crossbars to mount them. Second row has a lot of headroom and a lot of leg room. Again, kind of like the storage area, far more than you'd expect, but being the Limited, the full load, we do get the leather upholstery, orange perforations, and orange contrast stitching. Easy access to the latch system, lower anchors and tethers right behind those two covers. We have a fold down armrest with integrated cup holders, and out of the center console, we do have 2 USB ports to keep everyone connected on those longer trips. On the back of the front passenger seat, we do have a map back pocket. And as we move to the rear door card, we've got a soft touch armrest and a bottle holder with a little bit of storage. Now, if you need it, child lock is easy to access. Up front, the driver door card is gonna look very, very similar to that of the rear, except this is soft touch in addition to the armrest. Front 2 windows are auto power windows, regular power windows for the rear, and we have window lock if you wanna stop someone from playing with their window. Below that, we have a little bit more storage in the second row, a bottle holder, and in the Limited, you do get the upgraded Harman Kardon audio system, phenomenal audio system. It is a power driver seat, including lumbar support, and it's the same seating material, that leather upholstery up front, as it is in the second row. These seats are specifically designed for long distance travel, and you get less vibration and harshness through the seats. We do get a tilt and slide sunroof. Inside the Limited Crosstrek, we have our leather wrapped heated steering wheel. Left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our Bluetooth and audio controls, so you can make and take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music, and access Google Assistant or Siri. The right-hand side has our adaptive cruise and lane centering. Both of those systems use these 3 black boxes, those color stereo EyeSight cameras, to look for cyclists, road lines, pedestrians, and other vehicles. These are also responsible for automatic emergency braking, which saves you a little bit of money on your insurance here in BC. We have paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel. You can upshift and downshift manually, even with the automatic CVT. We have an 11.6-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and above that, we have a little screen right here. You occasionally see a little red light. That is the DriverFocus system that you get in the Limited. It's trying to scan your face and tell you if you're distracted or drowsy. Gives you a little alert about that. This is the first trim level where you get built-in navigation powered by TomTom. Main screen, put it in reverse, backup camera pops up, rear assist braking, parking sensors are on, top of the bumpers there so you have something to relate to, and you can clean the backup camera from inside the vehicle, which is the best thing ever for our sloppy winters. Now below that, we do have physical buttons for the temperature, goes up or down in 0.5 degree increments, or we can simply touch on the screen and it brings it up. We can touch, we can slide, we can sync it back to just driver control to control where our airflow is being directed to. If we want AC, recirc, max AC on, all at the touch of your fingers. Below that, we have fan strength buttons that are hard to miss. Below the screen, we have 2 USBs and an auxiliary along with a wireless charger. It is an automatic CVT with the manual mode where you use the paddles on the back of the steering wheel. And then we have physical switches with the buttons, high and low for both the driver and passenger. If you leave them on and you remote start it from your phone with the My Subaru app, they will turn on. We've got some easily accessible cup holders, a 12-volt power point, and a nice soft touch armrest with actually quite a bit of storage in there, a surprising amount of storage. Up top, we have our SOS and roadside assistance, which is part of the 3-year My Subaru Connected Services trial you get with most new Subarus. And then we get our sunroof controls, tilt and slide for our regular size sunroof. That is a quick look at the 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Limited in the crystal white pearl, and you can find this down here at the corner of 1st and Victoria, Subaru of Prince George.